striking. Striking imagery. And look at the environment. Shallow depth of field. We're getting aperture changes mid-battle, which is glorious to see. Everything is coming together so strongly. Today we're looking at Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. If you enjoy our time together, watch more. Alright, let's do this, friends. Beautiful set piece here. What a feeling, what a mise en scène.
Soon she'll wake.
Musically.
Paint again.
That's Ben Starr. That's Ben Starr. Sign me up.
Ticking down every year.
It's beautiful.
One stroke. And everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness.
Wow, what a concept.
Every year she paints again.
We have the flower
And every
petals
year, an expedition departs
motivating
for
the cut.
with one hopeless mission. Destroy
Haunting imagery.
the paintress so she can never paint death again.
Wow, striking. Striking imagery. And look at the environment.
So she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk.
The music as well. Look at this visually. The color use is so strong. We have a lot of complementary harmonies. And this battle system looks like Final Fantasy X. Shallow depth of field. We're getting aperture changes mid-battle, which is glorious to see. Look at the imagery. Yeah, it's really, really striking. I'm quite impressed. Look at these bosses as well. Incredible work all around. Everything, the music, the vocals, the voices, the composition, everything is coming together so strongly. Yeah, this is what happens with good art design.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right?
The contrast.
Are Expedition 33.
The contrast in that performance with the image. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's talk about it. It gives this feeling almost like, are they like the characters in a story trying to fight against the one who created the story? You know what I mean? It's very interesting. I like it. Yeah, shout out to Ben. He really just instantly anchored me in there. And it's funny because, like, you know, being familiar with Ben's work and meeting him in real life, he's such a kind person. And he has such a relaxing voice. And when you see him do these like really emotionally throttled characters like Clive and then this character here, it's awesome. Like his range is fantastic. So, all right, let's talk about the colors. I absolutely love this. If you enjoyed our time together, like I said, hop in our Discord. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, and let's continue the conversation. I love this. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's got this weird feeling, like almost like collapsed museum. You know, looking back into the past. Beautifully done.
Soon she'll wake.
I really like the sort of mise en scène here, as they say, like the, you know, the music, the imagery, the colors, the character design, the voice, everything is just setting this tone. Ah, it's so nice. It almost feels Victorian. It almost feels, but then you have this like abstract, otherworldly element to it.
Paint a new number.
Instantly grips me, you know. Instantly gets me curious about the story here.
Ticking down every year. One stroke. And everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness.
And it's like, what a great concept, man. Unbelievable work. You know, and it's like almost like they know that it's coming. So are these characters going to be reborn? Is it something that happens? Or is it, you know, they're gone forever? But it's fantastic work.
Every year she paints again. And every year, an expedition departs for the continent.
Really nice how we're having the camera movement being motivated by the flower petal right there. It was awesome. Yeah, if you look here, see following the flower petal.
Every year she paints again. And every year, an expedition
motivating
departs
the
for
cut
the
of the camera right there. It's really beautifully done.
Mission. Destroy the paintress so she
love
can
this
never
shot.
paint death.
I love this shot. You have this sort of red, which, you know, feels threatening. It's this flower petals and also sentimental, but then you have this diffused lighting coming through, and the green and red being complementary colors on the chromatic circle. It's just, oh, what an image. And you know, this looking up at the number 30, Expedition 33, being that this is the 33rd time they're going to try and stop this villain from doing this. And you know, it's a very, you know, think Final Fantasy VII, looking up at Shinra Tower, right? It's fantastic, you know, very confrontational.
Again.
I mean, and we just have to talk about the environment. This looks gorgeous. Looks really good.
We'll break.
And it makes me wonder, is it going to be like humongous environments or a little bit more like level based? But it looks gorgeous either way.
The cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Yeah, the lighting is just magnificent. And it probably is the standout in a lot of this. And I love the character design too. Look how we have this character with a prosthetic arm. Makes you question, has he been fighting for a long time? What's his personal story? And that's going to be great. And from the way they framed it, it seems like this could be Ben's character.
Anyone else's future.
Look at this. Yeah, there's more cool character design. A lot of atmospheric elements too, which makes me think this could not just be a solely combat-based game. It makes me think that there might also be maybe a little bit of horror elements, maybe something like that. So it's quite interesting.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
And like even that, I mean, this looks like this awesome sort of boss fight scenario going on here in a coliseum. Apocalyptic imagery of the world kind of rising up to the sky and dust storm and everything. It's just, it's super inspired. I really love it. This next shot though, wow. Wow, talk about a punch of color. And this being, you know, all analogous greens and blues harmonies to get us very relaxed and very subdued after the, you know, really intense reds earlier. It's awesome.
You mean we're the only ones left?
And again, I'm seeing a few different characters now. We have this character as well, who seems to be, I think, separate. Maybe it is the girl from the intro.
We're the only ones left.
Yeah, even that. Look at this. It's kind of, it's reminding me of Elden Ring, not the visuals at all, but just this kind of FromSoft design mentality. They often, when you enter a level, think like Honor Londo and Dark Souls, you see out so much, or even the beginning of Elden Ring, you see up to the castle. It's like, I gotta go up there. I gotta travel this entire landscape and get up there. Sometimes when you get to a castle, you'll look across this massive landscape and see like the boss door, and then you gotta go and go through it. And it's kind of like a preview of what's to come. I'm gonna get to go up here. I'm gonna get to interact with these balloons. I'm gonna get to climb this place. So I think it's really cool when games do that. It's really a preview. Now, just looking at this and kind of analyzing it, it's reminding me of Final Fantasy X, right? We have some sort of turn order here. We've got, you know, UI down here with the characters. Looks fantastic. Maybe like timing-based stuff, like Legend of Dragoon. Interesting. Very cool. I really like in the battle. I'm gonna go back to this shot here. That we're getting really cool camera movements and aperture changes in the battle. So look at this. We actually come up to this beautiful shallow depth of field and change the aperture to focus on the character. Whereas if we go before that, it's actually very wide open and everything's in focus. Very cool. And it says perverting and stuff, which tells me it is timing based. Something like Lost Odyssey or Legend of Dragoon, perhaps. Love it. Really cool bosses too, from what we can see. Amazing. It looks so good, man. It looks so good.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right?
I love the contrast here of Ben's line being this kind of like, you know, about to break self-assurance, you know? Right? We did this, is our lives had a purpose, right? Even if we fail, kind of like questioning, you know, trying to come to terms with what's going to happen. That calmness versus this, like what he's feeling inwardly, I think being represented on the screen, right? It's just such a nice contrast. And I mean, look at this. It's covered in dirt, and it's super interesting. So I think we got a great game on our hands here. Super high potential. Cannot wait. Always big fan of Ben's work, and I can't wait to see what they're cooking up. So anyway, I wanted to look at that really quick. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, hop in our Discord, and click that join button if you want to choose a video for me to react to. In the meantime, I will talk to you soon.